the Wigan Youth Training Jazz Orchestra, and our musical director,
everybody. I'm Sharon, and you'll see Owen in a little while because Owen has been covering for me because I've been off. I had an operation on my leg, and so Owen has been working with the band since February half term, so we're going to share it. He's going to take the lion's share today. So that was September, and it featured Chloe. Our next piece is We Are Family. Owen has been working with the band whilst I've been off. And when Dave and I were planning my absence, it's not an easy thing to know who you're going to leave a group of young people who need nurturing. It's not an easy decision to know who to leave them with. So we had a long discussion about that, and really it was obvious. It was obvious. Now, bearing in mind that Owen is 19, he's only 19. So that's why you'll see him play with the jazz orchestra. He's not playing because he just likes to play with the jazz orchestra, because he's 25. He's 19. So it was an opportunity for Owen to develop his skills, but I mean he's got lots of skills in leading groups, because I think you already conduct a brass band, don't you, Owen? Yeah, you did, yeah. And then you did your work in the West End, didn't you? So, you know, got a bit of stuff going on. So it was really, really lovely for me to you know, leave the band with him, and also to go and watch them playing a gig with Owen leading them, so I could sit and listen. So that's something I never get to do. I never get to sit and listen to my own group. So I'm really, really grateful to Owen for everything he's done, really. So I'm just going to introduce Owen, but when he comes on, you can give him a big clap, because I'm really, really thankful to him. Come on.
soloists. We've got Hattie. And we've got Josh on guitar. And finally we've got Sam, if you can see him over there on the front there. Firstly, I just want to say thanks very much to Sharon and some really kind words she said there, but the pleasure's all mine really. This band has been absolutely phenomenal. I've really pushed them, as I said in the previous concert, if you came to that, and they've really stood up to the challenge. They've done an amazing job and I'm really proud of them. I've really pushed them, but they've done a great job. And also a really big thank you obviously to Sharon for letting me have this opportunity to work with these kids. Sharon's such a big part of Wigan Music Service, it really is understated. And I just want to give another big round of applause to Sharon Darby as well. Okay, now we're going to carry on swiftly with a tune which I'm sure you've heard of. It's Green Onions. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. soloists again because you were so great. We've got Kai on saxophone, really good alto saxophone. We've got Jack on saxophone. And then I just want to make a really big round of applause for James over here. James is so young. How old are you, James? 9. One of the youngest players in the band. And he's improvising. This is so important. He's improvising. He's great. Playing some really cool bass lines there. He's going to grow up to be an amazing player. He keeps working hard. You're going to do that, James, aren't you? Of course we are. Yeah. We've got a really 2 good bass players here, though. As you notice, it's very difficult to have two bass players in a band. It can sound really muddy, but they've both been working together really well. I'm both super proud of them all. So now we're going to carry on with a very fast piece now. Well, quite fast, depends on how I feel. I take it quite fast this time. It's In the Midnight Hour. I hope you enjoy it. What a sound this band makes. Over the this year, while I've been working with them, I've really focused on getting a good balance and a good loud sound from this band, because often it's very easy for junior bands to overblow, is what we call it, and just play too loud in general. But I'm really pleased again with how the band stepped up to the challenge, and they really worked together very well within the sections. We're now going to play a completely different tune though now. We're going to calm it down a little bit, not so much though, we're going to hype it up a bit more at the end, as you'll see. But this one is called Oye Como Va, and it's by the Latin composer Tito Puente. Hope you enjoy it. soloist, Kai. And we've got Sandman. Two really confident soloists that are really good. Okay, this is my last song now. We're going to really calm it down now. We're going to do a really, really slow tune for you. But before that, I just want to say, of course, thank you to this wonderful band for working with me over the last good few months. They've done a really good job and really stepped up to the challenge. So a round of applause for the band. I don't like to name individual names within the band because they've all done amazingly well working together. This is the most important thing about being in a band, working as an ensemble. If one person stands out, good or bad, then the band will suffer because of it. So the band has really done a great job of working as an ensemble. But there'll be nothing of the band without, obviously, all of you guys, the parents. And I said at the last concert, but I'm going to say it again, thank you so much to all the parents for working so well with us and bringing the kids to the band every week, because if it's not for you, then we will not have a band. So, round of applause for yourselves, guys. Before I hand it back to Sharon, we're going to do one more. As I say, it's a nice slow one. It's The Look of Love.
Hold on. So, what I wanted to just say is, this band, the role of this band is to provide confident players for the jazz orchestra. And whilst the jazz orchestra were rehearsing today, Barry commented to me that there was a member of the jazz orchestra that when they came to this band, they were, you know, quite shy, not really sort of experienced in playing it with a band much. And it was great to see him just playing really confidently, like fully immersed in what they were doing in the jazz orchestra. It was fantastic, wonderful to see, just to see the journey that each person takes. So I'm really proud of that, that each time as a kid comes into this band, that they make a journey and eventually they'll make it to somewhere else where they never thought they would make it. But in the same way, there's kids who were starting to play, who were just on their journey. And what I wanted to do today is, I've got a little friend, and he's the brother of a member of my band here. And at Christmas, he came and played a little solo to the band in the rehearsal. Came and played Jingle Bells. And he was so good, wasn't he? He was so good. And we were like, that was amazing. And then his mum emailed me on Friday and said, oh, he's got his next piece ready. I said, right, tell him to bring his trumpet on Sunday and he can play in the whole jazz club. So, here he comes, Ollie Jenkins, and he's going to play a piece, and do you want me to hold your music for you? Right. Now he's going to play a piece which is actually really apt because it's Happy Birthday to You. And I told you, didn't I, that a member of my band was 10 yesterday. Jack, that was you, wasn't it? And Jack's had one of them wrongly named activities called a sleepover. Now, why anybody decided to call it a sleepover, I do not know, because it's one thing they don't do. They don't sleep. He said he went to sleep at 2, didn't you, in the morning? Was that right? Luckily it was on Friday, so he's had one decent night's sleep, perhaps. Yeah? Is that right? So Ollie's going to play Happy Birthday to You now. So, use this stand, Ollie. Are you happy to face the audience? Well done, Ollie. Well done. Super proud of you, Ollie. Right, we're going to play our final piece now, aren't we? Final. Is it the final one? It's the last one, this. Last one. It's the last one. Flow Rider.